We're a few days away from the opening of the New Bay Bridge, even though it's actually not finished. I guess even in its unfinished state, it's still safer than continuing to use the Old Bay Bridge. I know you're not responsible for the Department of Transportation and all the things that went wrong in that whole project, but what's the role of the legislature going forward in understanding what happened, understanding how that would not happen again the next time there's a major statewide project?
That's a great question. I don't have a precise answer for you, because when you have a project of this magnitude, I think invariably there will be issues that emerge with regard to quality and control and so forth. I was on the Metropolitan Transportation Commission. I was able to see some of that at work in terms of Steve Hemminger's oversight as the Executive Director of Metropolitan Transportation Commission. I think the legislature absolutely has a role in looking at this entire project, audit this, figure out at what points the failures occurred in the quality control process. How can the Department of Transportation better manage these projects? We ultimately have oversight as a legislative body. My colleague, Senator DeSaulnier from the East Bay chairs the Transportation Committee. He's held a series of very pointed hearings in this regard. But we are sort of in this phase now of just getting this thing open. But there absolutely will be follow-up, there will be oversight, there will be a dissection of what occurred here, because it's been completely unacceptable. I have to think on projects of this magnitude, once you start picking through a project and once you really start scrutinizing, you would find errors on lots of large public works projects, which is not to excuse what happened. I just think there is a certain reality of projects of this magnitude, but it's still completely unacceptable because it's undermined public confidence and faith in the structure and undermined public faith and confidence in governance.
I'm going to stop you there. We're going to take a quick break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.